So I'm going to go through some examples with our calculators that we have here, and this will give you a good representation of what we can do and how we can help to make this as easy as possible on you to figure out when to claim benefits. So in this example, we have a husband and wife. The husband has just retired at age 62, or almost 62, and the wife is still working. The first thing we want to do is figure out, now that the husband is retired, is should he start drawing his benefits or should he wait? And so what we looked at, first and foremost, is used his PIA, and we figured out all of the different scenarios. So what the dollar amounts would be. At age 66, for this gentleman, it was $1,957 was his PIA amount. Now, since he's just turning 62, he wanted to decide if he wanted to take it early, meaning he would have a reduction in his benefits. Now, if he did that, he would be reduced all the way down at age 62 to 75% of his benefits. So we want to know that number to make our calculations correct. Likewise, every year over age 66, his full retirement age, it would grow by that 8%. So again, we just look at the calculations to figure out the numbers, and then we also look at what it would be adjusted for that cost of living adjustment that Social Security will give you. We did that for the husband. We also did that for the wife, so we'll get her numbers as well. And then lastly, we wanted to work with spousal benefits as well. So this is something that we take into account even before we get started on trying to find the breakpoints with Social Security. The one thing that we notice here, again with spousal benefits, that after age 66, they don't keep compounding. It's always 1/2 of your spouse PIA. So those are a couple things to keep in mind. Any questions on this before I start continuing with the calculator? Okay. Well, again, these are actual calculations that we went through with our software. What I would like to do is I'm going to hand out some of the calculation booklets that we go over. So as you do look at them, just make sure you pass them back so that others can look at them as well. So these are some of the exact same slides up here, and these will encompass a lot of the calculations we can do in our workshop. What we have here, the very first one we want to ask is, should the husband take it now or should he wait? The green is his age 62 benefit, and the yellow is his age 66 benefit. When we ran the numbers for him, we found that his break-even point was age 78. What that meant is that every year after age 78, he would have received more in benefits from Social Security if he waited until 66 to claim versus claiming earlier. Every year prior to age 78, he would have received more in benefits by claiming earlier. So this takes into account health. How healthy are you? Family history. Do you have longevity on your side? If not, this may be very likely that you want to claim early. So these are some of the numbers that we can start going through, knowing where the break-even points are.